Welcome to AsembleAI, where AI, deep tech, and science meet storytelling. Matt Goswami here. Today's episode is a very special one. We're going to talk about Sora shocks Hollywood, the $1 billion mystery.
Hi, this is Sam Day joining Mac for another episode of Inside Assemble AI. Like Mac mentioned, we're going to dive deep into OpenAI's Sora, a revolutionary model that created an earthquake in Hollywood.
Back in December 2025, Disney paid OpenAI $1 billion for equity and licensed 200 plus characters to Sora. So, Sam, I have one question for you. What does it exactly signify that OpenAI and Disney made just a deal of $1 billion equity? What does it tell to us, to our audience?
Sure. But before I answer that question, I'm going to take a step back. For our audience, I would like them to know what is Sora, because a lot of people probably never heard that term. So Sora is a text-to-video AI app or LLM model, whatever you can call it. It's like if you type a description, you will get a cinematic quality video from Sora. And it was initially launched back in 2024, but then OpenAI upgraded the model and the Sora 2 launched October 2025. And as soon as it got launched, it hit number one on Apple Store. And that kind of terrified Hollywood because, as you can imagine, that Walt Disney Studio paid OpenAI $1 billion of equity. That's a lot of money. So that means we are seeing a huge collaboration between cinematic or animation industry and OpenAI. So that means they're trying to combine their human intellect and creativity with OpenAI's new model to create something that animation industry haven't seen before. So that kind of probably answer your question, Mag, that we are seeing a revolution in the movie or animation industry where AI already made a significant impact.
Absolutely, Sam. And thank you for clarifying all this thing. The next would be that why that, what was the need for that? So in my opinion, users generated copyrighted characters doing things that they never did before, right? Michael Jackson stealing nuggets, Mr. Roger meeting Tupac, Martin Luther King changing his speech. And I think it's sometimes, it's disturbing.
Correct.
Robin
People
Williams'
might not
daughter,
like it, right?
Zelda, begged people to stop making videos of her late father, right? And call them a horrible slob. So how did we get to a partnership then?
Yeah, that's a really good question. And again, those are the stuffs that AI generated, mimicking some different, original, a real people's speech, or changing some historical characters, persona and stuff. Those are all making for fun. Those are all kind of like a creativity that AI is showcasing. But there are a lot of people might not like it. So we have seen backlashes on social media about them. So what OpenAI did, just to address those pushback and backlashes, they switched from opt-out to opt-in. So that means the users must explicitly provide consent to being included. And they usually do that after backlash and this lawsuit, because they had to do that. They had to provide some sort of a guidance to the user that we have this tool, we want to do something, we want to showcase our creativity using AI, but we also wanted to make sure that we are not hurting someone's feelings. And that's the biggest thing. And that's why I feel like the Disney deal was possible. So Mac, you can walk us through our listeners further about the deal, that how did OpenAI pull that off?
Yeah. So first of all, just wanted to say that, that after that, the Disney deal came in, and Bob Iger pulled this off. So he saw that where things were going, like now and also in coming years, are very visionary. And young people prefer short form, user generated content. Disney Plus was competing with TikTok for attention. Why not let users create content with Disney characters themselves? So instead of watching Mickey Mouse, you prompt Mickey Mouse into your own story. So I think it's AI revolutions in more storytelling option. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, exactly. It kind of transformed Disney Plus from a massive viewing platform to an active creation platform, right? And this creation don't leave Disney Plus. It's not training data for other models. It's a controlled experience. So that's where I think it made OpenAI to make the deal, because they are making sure that Disney Plus keeping their own proprietary content, right? Because so that's kind of like I affirmed the legitimacy here. All the other other major AI companies was actually scrambling for Hollywood partnership. Runaway, Google, try to make those deals, but they're always hitting the roadblock when it comes to proprietary and legitimacy and the all kind of matters. But OpenAI was seen as the renegade here, the Napster of video, and this deal makes them a partner, not a pirate, and it's a huge thing.
Completely agree with you, Sam. And that's why I really like Disney so much. And Disney, one of my most fascinating companies that I've ever seen. And Bill Gates once said that the more quickly you will grab, you will get into it more emerging technologies, emerging opportunities, then you will be the king. And Disney not exceptional at all. So everything that Disney did, that there is a specific reason for it. Like as you mentioned, Sam, earlier, that now they are more into the creator economy, right? So they not just watching platform, but they are also let other creators to create their own characters as well. And guess what? And they got paid $1 billion. So for equity, yes, but more importantly, they got access to, for IPs, for training, as one expert put it, and even Google has YouTube, OpenAI now has the Magic Kingdom, right?
That's correct. And especially from the commercial standpoint, they are using AI for social media creation, content creation, pitch decks. Producer Tyler Perry saw a demo and paused an 800 million studio expansion. So this is like a significant economic signal that we can see, right? Like for example, Tyler mentioned that it will touch every corner of the industry, like the AI expansion, physical sets, location shooting, crew departments, potentially replaced by prompts. Because at the end of the day, some of these companies, they're always into reducing their operational cost. And AI could enable them to do so, because at the end of the day, you don't have to go to a certain location, or you don't have to record some videos and stuff in a studio. You can literally just writing a prompt and generate those videos by using AI from your room, or you just need a computer or just setup for that. So now I wanted to pick your brain on this particular aspect, Mac. So what's the human cost here? I mean, this will definitely impact some jobs, right? As AI is kind of transforming the production process from animation industry, right? So what's your take on that?
Absolutely. I would say 75% of film companies adopting AI reduced or eliminated jobs.
Hmm.
By 2026, over 100,000 entertainment jobs could be disrupted. The designers, ground actors, VFX artists, location scouts, of all the all the movie related stuff, I mean, that is going to be impacted by the AI. And if you see the latest trend, that NBC Universal, they already did some layoff already, and I'm pretty much sure that maybe even Disney, you know you will see some of the layoffs are coming already. And the producers, they are also getting that same level of productions, almost same level of productions. It's one third of price. And the more day that we that we pass, eventually the cost will be reducing more and more, because AI will be getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So
Yeah.
right, I mean, I think it will be more cost cutting. And when I say cost cutting, means that will be that is going to impact the labor market as well at the same time. And
Yeah, I mean, that's
yeah,
really, fascinating, right? We are seeing the impact already, but continue, finish your thoughts on that.
so one of the aspects that I wanted to bring this up in this conversation is about the animators. All right,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
former Disney animators say the mood is miserable. People who spent decades hand drawing now see characters prompted into existence, right? One called it soulless exploitation. And the most funny thing is that one of the directors, Hollywood directors, just made a statement that I do not need even Tom Cruise, I do not need even Brad Pitt anymore going forward. I just can create my own AI actor, and I do not even need to rent for a huge AI studio in Disney or somewhere else. If I just need maybe just a one room and a studio, I can create the VFX by my own, and everything that I can do it through the AI actor. So I do not need to spend millions and millions of dollars to the AI actor. I do not have the production cost. So probably at some point that we can even see that 1/10 maybe the cost, and maybe there will be a time is coming that where Hollywood can see that completely AI movies, and you cannot even tell that it's that the actor and actress, they are created by AI or they are in real. And definitely this is coming.
Yeah, but like, I mean, we don't want to sound like antagonist here, but it's also like the audience needs to decide that what do they care enough to pay more, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
do they still want to see Tom Cruise doing his own stunts, right? Because I wanted to share one recent story about Guillermo del Toro, a renowned filmmaker who recently made that movie Frankenstein. He was totally against AI, and he literally I guess talked about it in the on the Golden Globe podium that he thinks that the movie should willfully made by humans for humans, not using AI. So you still see the battle line. We'll still see some directors are opposing to the concept of using AI to make movies. So we'll see how this human made will still be the selling point, like organic or handcrafted, against this rising emergence of AI generated videos. I do feel like at some point I will see that there is I would say like two lobbies are going up in the movie industry where some renowned filmmakers will against the
Mhm.
uses of AI to make movies, and some directors and stuff, they will still be willing to take the risk for generating AI or AI generated movies, right?
Mhm.
And we probably see the same segregation in the audience group as well. Some audience would like that, some audience will still give importance to the human authenticity and creativity and stuff. And I think that's where the future lies. But I would like to hear your thoughts on that also, Mac, before we get to the end of this episode. That what do you think the future holds in the movie industry, especially with the emergence of this AI generated videos?
Absolutely. One other thing that we didn't talk about is about the speed. So Sora launched to Disney partnerships in under a year, and Hollywood went from this is theft to here's $1 billion faster than anyone predicted even. So if you think that anything in this movie industry, and even
Mhm.
for the coming year and also the next 5 years, that would be the speed. And I also want to say about the fear and opportunity
Mhm.
that Disney's bet is fascinating. Risking brand
Correct.
dilutions. Anyone can make Mickey content now, and but betting engagement is worth it.
Yeah, we'll see how the audience would take it, right? I mean, we don't want to see a Mickey Mouse generated by AI, but we'll see how audience would react to it, especially the new generation, right?
Absolutely. And I think that it's actually a debatable thing because I know that who are born in the AI era, they are more hands-on will be AI. So maybe
Correct.
that that generations they are going to like more on AI related stuff
That's true.
because maybe they never seen the actual Mickey Mouse, right? So maybe they are more onto because they are born with AI. So for that generations, I think they will be much more they for AI are more likable for them.
They'll be more
But
receptive too. Yeah.
even
Mhm.
though the generations like us or maybe some of the people like
Baby boomers and stuff, right? Mhm.
I think they will look for more authenticity, more genuineness.
That's
So
true. I think that's where we'll see the audience segregation, right?
absolutely. So to our audience, thanks for listening and please subscribe to our channel Assemble AI with Mac and Sam, AI, Deep Tech and Science. Also give us your feedback as well, like what kind of episodes do you want to listen more, and also subscribe to our newsletter as well. Until next time, bye bye.
Thank you.